choice. It's a concept ably demonstrated by Clint Eastwood as Harry Callahan in Dirty Harry, as he stands over a criminal who's thinking about reaching for the rifle. This is what he says. I know what you're thinking. Did he fire 6 shots or only 5? But to tell you the truth, in all this excitement, I kinda lost track myself. But being that this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world and will blow your head clean off, do you feel lucky? Well, do you, punk? What do you get if you put the letter C bang in the middle of the word choice? So, a poem about freedom of choice and that it's not all it's cracked up to be. This is called The Brain Freeze of Choice, Gelbert's Ice Cream. The sigh of relief at winter's end is a given in temperate climes as we keenly count the harbingers, ones that signify sunnier times. The confirmation that winter's done is a story the flowers foretell, but long before the May horns are blown, there's one marker we all know so well. No cuckoo this with its trademark song, no rhododendron's peerless display, no bluebells swathe or gambling lambs. It's not a pastoral scene per se. If nightingales sang in Regent Square, my heart couldn't feel any gladder. Gelbert's ice cream shop is open, but it's harder to spot than an adder. The shop itself does its best to hide, pays no homage to bygone summers, or decks itself out in candy stripes. It sort of resembles a plumber's. So if tourists can't find it, well, tough list for them means it leaves us with more. The only thing that we can't disguise is the queue coming out of the door. And what of the product itself then? Essentially vanilla ice cream, which seems to be doing quite nicely without need of a marketing team. Ad men from Madison Avenue would dive frothing from their glassy towers, perplexed by Gelbert's achievements without need of their well-paid man-hours. No expense is spent on the signage, low overheads reflecting the price. A steady hand with a black marker on recycled cardboard will suffice. No adverts, no website, no Facebook, a nod's as good as a wink, nudge, nudge. Everything's left to the word of mouth, and the mouth is the ultimate judge. No choice other than how much you want. It's the only decision to make. Yes, you can add the odd extra like a dollop of cream or a flake. It's a lesson in understatement, constant as the firmament twinkles. The burden of choice removed for all. They don't even offer you sprinkles. Let me take you to another place where every flavour is at hand. You've got the freedom of choice you're craving, but indecisiveness takes command. Your mind does its best to decide from a million flavours of ices. The upshot is that you find yourself in a state of choice paralysis. So Buridan's hungry donkey placed equally between 2 bales of grass starves because he can't make up his mind. How could a donkey be such an ass? Maybe that Henry Ford knew something when he produced those first Model Ts. Any colour as long as it's black. The world's not ready for novelties. So when at last you've made up your mind and chosen the chocolate brownie, the doubts creep in about mint chopped chip or the orange and mascarpone, then you get a lick off someone else and wish that that was the one you'd chosen. So conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Let it go, like Elsa in Frozen. You're feeling slightly disappointed as you gaze at someone's eaten mess. How could provision of so much choice leave you feeling in need of redress? You were given a choice and you blew it. To pick the best was clearly your aim. If failure is of your own making, then you have nobody else to blame. We research and review everything to maximize our experience, but expectations are so built up that we're left with bored indifference. It seems it was all so much better before our world was categorized. We still had the opportunity to find ourselves pleasantly surprised. Let's all embrace spontaneity. It may give cause for celebration. Perhaps the secret to happiness is to lower our expectations. So when tourists spy a queue that snakes out from an unremarkable shop, curiosity piqued so much so that it brings them to an unplanned stop. This must be something special, they say. What on earth could be the attraction? They're in, they're out, no need to do more than complete a simple transaction. Retasting their childhood memories, they bask in that glow of nostalgia, where the only downside might just be that ice cream brain freeze neuralgia. Hooray for the wonder of Gelbert's, Cornwall's finest ice cream, I would bet. No one goes away disappointed, expectations having all been met. Oh no. But for me, the secret of their success comes from not pursuing more lines. Imagine how long that queue would be if we all had to make up our minds. Thank you.